So today we've come to the Quiraing on the Isle of Skye, and I can honestly say I have never seen anything quite like it. This is the closest I can imagine to being on a planet like Mars or something that just isn't earthly. It's absolutely incredible. I'm almost lost for words. I've never seen anything like it. These guys are having a lovely old time. So I'm going to walk backwards towards the car, and then we're going to drive down to the Old Man of Storr. But what I'm trying to do is get it in the back shot. Get some of it in the back shot, but by the look of it, it's there it is. Well, here we are. That's a very, very brief look at the Quiraing, or Quiraing, not entirely sure how it's pronounced, but that's a very brief look at that. And as I say, if you've never been here, you really need to come. So yeah, not one of our usual hikes today, but something I thought you'd like to see. All you people like me who just love the outdoors and, as I've said before, getting amongst it. I thought you'd like to see it. I feel like it's going to be like this all day with people who are coming to see this, and you can see why. You can absolutely see why. Hey.
Sorry.
That's all right. No, not at all. No, not at all. Not at all. It's a bit rocky, this path. So as I say, you've got to really keep your eyes peeled, watch where you're going, and watch also for loose rocks. I've noticed since I've been up here that that's one of the biggest trip hazards, is, apart from people not watching where they're going, is a loose rock. You put your foot on a loose rock and it goes, and you're bang in trouble. So, you know, as I always say, you know, safety is really key. There's nothing more important than your safety. So it's about paying attention and using the right equipment. And I mean, I'm talking like I'm an expert. I'm not an expert. I'm just one of those people that's made many, many mistakes over the years, and that sort of puts me in a good place to tell you how not to do it sometimes. Well, there's been a few places in my life that I've been to that have kind of actually taken my breath away when I've seen it, stood in front of it. And one was the Colosseum in Rome. And believe it or not, one was the Eiffel Tower. I never realised how big it was until I stood underneath it for the first time. And this is now on that list. It's on the list of breathtaking places. Almost feel like you could play golf off that middle section. You know, that'd be a really good fairway, wouldn't it? I mean, it'd all be uphill or downhill, but nonetheless. This guy's got his drone out, which is a pretty good idea, in my opinion, if you want really spectacular views. Get the drone out. So we're on our way up to the Old Man of Storr. I've bottled out and taken the easy option. Doesn't feel easy. It's about 1.7 kilometres. So fingers crossed. I've still got that much in me. The mist is, yeah, that's absolutely insane. Despite there being loads of fog, it's actually really, really hot. So I had to take the jumper off already. And once again, I mean, we're only 10 minutes down the road from the Quiraing, and the views are absolutely spectacular. Look at this. Looks like Mount Rushmore, doesn't it? Without the faces of dead presidents carved in. The hardest thing for me is knowing that, or feeling at least, that whatever I pick up on camera can in no way do justice to what it actually looks like standing here in front of it. It's absolutely enormous. It's the most incredible view you have ever seen. And I'm just so glad I came here. I've looked forward to this trip for months and months and months, and it hasn't disappointed. Really spectacular. It's getting gradually steeper. It's not the end of the world because it's stretching out my calf muscles, which are still incredibly tight after climbing Ben Nevis. I said after Ben Nevis, I said there'd be no more climbing on this trip. Well, it turns out I was wrong. She's very, very steep. But I think we're relatively near the top. And I don't want to show you the Old Man of Storr till we get there and spoil the what hopefully is going to be an amazing view.
I know.
I mean, it sort of feels as if this is what it would be like if you were walking around on a different planet. It's desolate yet beautiful. It's dangerous yet incredibly enticing. Because I love you guys all so much, although I wasn't going to do this, I am going to go further up and further up into the higher point and hopefully get an even better view all for you guys. So if it kills me, it'll be your fault.
Yep.
I'm not going to promise I'm going to make it all the way up here, but I'll give it a good shot. And which is, I think, what I said before getting up Ben Nevis, but we'll give it a go. Oh, it's down there, killed me already. Well, it's a long way back down. Almost looks like you want to sit on your backside and slide down the steps. But what a view. Like everything here. It's so worth it. If you make the effort, you're always rewarded. I'll be honest guys, I think that's going to be high enough for me, purely because I'm absolutely knackered. It's been a busy week of climbing and hiking, so I'm going to say that, you know, that's your lot for this one. You see in the distance there, there's people right at the very top. I haven't got that much in me. That takes us to the end of our quick little walk up to the Old Man of Storr. That's as far as my fitness levels are going to take me. And I was actually beginning to worry that coming down was going to be as painful as coming down Ben Nevis, but it wasn't quite as bad. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I got some good shots and some good film. And do come and try it. I mean, it's definitely worth a visit, this one. So have a look. And so until the next one, take care.